What are the best Bible verses on marriage? Ah, marriage. The institution older than the dusty ancient texts written about it. And while I might be closer to the coffee shops and indie bookstores of Portland, quirks of age-old wisdom still resonate, even if you're as far removed from the desert sands of Judea as can be. Let's dive into some pearls of scriptural insight on matrimonial harmony. Ephesians 5:25. 33 husbands, love your wives, just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. Now the whole wives submit to your husbands bit tends to make some couples squirm, but put that into context and focus on the mutual devotion and self-sacrifice. The message is clear: love deeply, selflessly. It's a tall order, and it's poetic. It's about stepping up your game to love in the midst of life's chaos, something folks from every walk of life, whether you're from a bustling city or a quiet hamlet like Portland, can appreciate. 1 Corinthians 13:4-7. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. Ah yes, the one that echoes through wedding halls and Elvis Presley-themed chapels alike. No matter how you slice it, this is about the integral elements of love. Barring the spiritual languages and prophetic powers, this verse gets down to brass tacks: patience, kindness, and a hearty resistance to pride. Qualities that, when woven into the fabric of a marriage, can only strengthen the bond. Genesis 2:24. Therefore a man shall leave his father and his mother and hold fast to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. This one's short and sweet, but speaks volumes about the unity and commitment expected in marriage. It's not just about you or your partner, it's the fusion of two lives. Plus, there's something to be said for leaving and cleaving, and the whole setting out to build something new thing. It resonates with anyone, whether you're nestled in the familiar streets of Portland, or setting sail for uncharted territories of life together. Proverbs 31:10-11. An excellent wife who can find, she is far more precious than jewels. This chapter often catches flack for setting a high bar for women that can seem old-fashioned. But take a gander at the virtues it celebrates. It's not just about being a domestic goddess, but about being wise, resourceful, caring for family and the needy, and being a rock-solid partner. Ladies, this is less about making sure your sourdough starter never dies, and more about the qualities that make any relationship thrive. Song of Solomon 8:6-7. Set me as a seal upon your heart, as a seal upon your arm. If you thought the Bible was all stern talk and thou shalt nots, you've clearly skipped the sizzling love poems tucked away in Song of Solomon. This is the Bible getting steamy, celebrating passion and love in such an intensely personal way. It lauds love as strong as death and passion that burns like a blazing fire. Each of these verses, quilled in the solitude of ancient times, still echoes through the ages into our modern lives. They give us lofty ideals to strive for in our relationships, not just in romantic gestures, but in the solid foundation stones of commitment, patience, and sacrifice. Even in our technology-saturated world, the essence of building and maintaining a strong marriage remains unaltered. Whether I'm musing about them amidst the drizzle of Portland, or you're contemplating them elsewhere, these verses tap into universal truths about love and marriage worth holding on to.